Hey there, beautiful souls. This is a Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if this is your first time to the channel, it is a pleasure to have you here. And if you're returning, I wish you a big welcome back. This is your February monthly General Intuitive Tarot reading. As always, please remember, not all messages will resonate with everyone. So if you are looking for something more personal, then check out the description box below this video where you can find a link to my website and you can book a personal reading. Now, February is a short month, but from the cosmos perspective, a busy one, which might make it feel like it's here and gone in the blink of an eye. As always, let's begin with a few key astrological highlights for the month. You know, the weather might be cold, particularly if you live in the northern hemisphere, but the heat is certainly on once Venus enters Aries on February 4th. This transit favors bold romantic moves, so let your passion take the wheel and you'll stay warm through Valentine's and beyond. But be careful, Venus in Aries can be impulsive, especially when it comes to money matters. So keep a check on your spending around this time and you'll avoid any misfortune in your finances. Now, Jupiter stations direct on the exact same day. So if you feel like you've had a few restrictions on your travel or your educational plans, those are lifted now, and you can see the world, enroll in school, or finally write that book that you've put away in the back of your closet. When Mercury moves into Pisces on February 14th, your thoughts get emotional. Feelings can cloud objectivity, so it's best to find your calm before making decisions. This transit is excellent for compassion, sensitivity, and intuition. Even the most stoic person can discover their soft side now, which is perfect timing for Valentine's Day. Of course, the Sun enters Pisces on February 19th, and when it does, it will join with Mercury, which means creativity, tenderness, and benevolence is the name of the game. That means it's time to tune into your muse, listen to your instincts, hug a friend in need, and give the shirt off your back. Just be careful not to give in to any escapist tendencies. While it's always lovely to dream, you don't want to lose sight of your goals. And on February 23rd, Mars finally goes direct. If you felt that you've been hard to get moving or get things going, well, on the 23rd, that starts to turn around when the wheels of the planet begin to get into forward motion. But as a slight word of caution, just remember, Mars going direct also means you can express anger clearly rather than let it simmer on the back burner. I hope you'll take advantage of some of the beautiful energy within this month of fantasy. And now it's time to see what tarot messages the universe has for you and your astrological sign. Let's jump in, and I'll catch you on the flip side. All right, my beautiful souls, this is a reading for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Capricorn. So let's dive into your tarot messages for the month of February. And I'm going to begin by giving thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting the messages that are for the highest vibrational good of my Capricorn seekers. So, if I may, please have 4 cards for Capricorn for the month of February. 4 cards, please, for Capricorn for February. Please and thank you. Truly grateful. First card out is the King of Wands. And you have the 5 of Swords. And you have the Page of Swords. And you have the 6 of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, what I'm feeling for you in this month, the messages that I'm getting for you in this month is that I feel like you want to move forward. I feel like you're trying to advance and to get things moving. I do also feel though that you are maybe perhaps having to leave something behind, or that there's something has been holding you back from stepping into this new chapter of your life. I feel that with the 5 of Swords is that's the thing that's holding you back. There's been a little bit of, I don't want to say loss. I don't want to say, maybe there's something that was a hidden agenda, something that kind of defeated you a little bit or made you feel defeated. Something that said, you were kind of carrying some wounds from a little bit there. For some of you, maybe you felt like your heart was a little ripped out, but I'm going to say for most of you, it's not that. That's just for some of you. But I feel more like there was a hidden agenda, or there was, some disagreements for some of you, and those just disagreements and those things were kind of holding you back. And if they have been holding you back, then I'm going to say you're trying to push forward and get ready to leave that behind, because it's time for you to step into your new chapter. And I see that happening more at the end of the month. All right. I feel like this is the time for you to believe in good fortune. It's the time for you to trust that the universe has something more for you. It's time for you to stand on that that stack of books that the Page of Swords is standing on there, and show your stuff and be a little bit bolder and be a little bit braver, and show that you can get to where you want to get to, and that there's something bigger for you in store for you. Something greater is in store for you. And that you have to sort of let go of this disappointment, let go of this disagreement that you've had, or let go of that feeling of something's being hidden from you, or something's trying to defeat you. Sometimes we try and defeat ourselves. It's us against us. All right. But I feel like you really want to move forward, and you do want to let go of this because of the King of Wands. You want to be a mover and a shaker and a doer. You want to be a manifester. You want to, really with the 6 of Cups, you're looking back on something or someone, or feelings of being happy again, or bringing back better feelings than you've had in a little bit. So I would say you kind of have to let go of those feelings and make way for success, make way for better feelings, make way for abundance. All right, let's clarify. Let's clarify this King of Wands. Yeah, 3 of Wands right there. Another Wands with Wands. Lots of passion. You have the desire, you have the energy, you have the passion to want to expand, to want to grow, to want to set things afloat. You want to, set the world on fire a little bit there. And I feel like you want to, be that mover, shaker, doer, whatever. But that whatever it was holds you back, or has been holding you back, or potentially might hold you back a little bit in this month. It's that's that one little sticking point. But I do feel that you are ready to take some action with that 3 of Wands. Action is the key word, right? You're taking action, and then you can set it out there and see how it, people respond to it, or how it's get feedback in a way, right? So and then you'll only then know how to take the next following step. So I would say to you, definitely, there's probably been a little bit of action, a little bit of work that you've put in here, and that's good, because that work will pay off, or it has paid off, or it is, time to trust that what you've put out there will float back to you, right? In other words, that the universe is aligned with your big moves, with your steps. It's there's a syncing there of you and the universe, right? So that you put it out, the universe floats it back to you. You take a step and you put it out, the universe floats it back to you. All right. So I kind of feel that's what's going on here with this King of Wands. All right, let's continue to clarify. Yeah, Strength card. It takes courage to change. It takes courage to take action. It takes courage to leave things behind. It takes courage to step into this new world. But when you actually do step into this new world, you can partake of all of this new opportunity that is yours for the taking. There's opportunities there. You've seen it being offered. You see that big hand coming out of the cloud with that big Ace of Pentacles, and realizing, oh, that I can partake of that. That is something that I can do. That is something that I can contribute to. That is something that I want as well. There's an opportunity of prosperity there. There's an opportunity of new beginnings, new success, right? There's an opportunity there to pull something into the material world that is going to be very profitable for you as either a source of income or what have you. So I would say to some of you, because there is this Page of Swords and he's standing on books and he's wearing a graduation cap. For some of you, there's that opportunity to, get some further education, a certificate, a diploma, a degree that will help you to get a better contract, better job, better start the career off, all right? And that then results in, better finances at the end of the day. So you want to move into this new chapter. You want to reflect on how you might shift into that mode. You want to be able to change something here, change perhaps some patterns, some ways of things that you've done in the past. All right, let's clarify this Five of Swords, because I have to say to you that I'm getting a very strong feeling off it right now that the disappointment or the setback that you have or might experience with this is how do I put this? the setback is, or the disappointment is rooted in I don't know. I want to say how you relate to other people, okay? And how you express yourself, okay? So maybe it's your communication skills. Maybe it's your way that you just comport yourself. Maybe it's the relationship you have with somebody. But I feel like there were old patterns in that, or in those old patterns is what's kind of been the disappointment, or it's been the hidden agenda, or it's been the something, and that's what you need to change. That is what you need to balance out with this King of Cups. That is what you need to take command of and charge of. I think you need to take those old patterns and trust your intuition and do something different. You need to change your relationship, or you need to, the way you express yourself, or the way you express your own inner world, and the way that you communicate in, and those things will change, okay? And when it changes, that's when you get at this nice sort of end of the month here. I feel like, you know, there's a quite different feeling, sort of the beginning of the month and sort of the end of the month there. Okay, let's continue to clarify this Five of Swords. Yeah, I think that you have the Six of Swords in reverse. This is sort of put a little bit of a wrinkle in your plans, or it's put a wrinkle in your feelings, in the sense that you go, oh, I don't really want to continue down this path. I don't want to continue going down this in this manner. And it's the hidden agenda, or I don't want to say deceit, but it could be deceit, but I don't feel it's actually really deceit here. I feel it's just like there's been sort of a disappointment, and it's given you the desire to want to change direction. Okay, it hasn't been sailing good, so you want to flip it to say, well, let's sail along better and let's do something completely different. Okay, let's get one more clarifier for the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to be a bit more courageous. It's time for you to speak your truth. It's time for you to show what you can do. It's time for you to step up. It's time for you to build something a bit more stable for yourself, something a bit more fulfilling. That's you standing at the top there. Now you come to the end of this and you say, yeah, I'm ready to do it now, right? I'm ready to step forth. I'm ready to take each step every day, build something more fulfilling for myself, right? Whether that's success in the form of money, whether that's success in terms of getting a degree, whether that's just peace of mind, whether that's, just strength, right? Strength in general, in terms of feeling within yourself more confident. Okay, and being able to say, this is now within my reach. Getting to the top of that pile of books is truly in my reach, and every decision I make brings me closer to that, because that is what my soul truly wants, is to be able to achieve this. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. All right, let's continue to clarify now these Page of Swords. Tell me about being at the top of that pile of books. I feel like you are far more brave now than you have been. This is the second part, the latter part of this month is more of a feeling of, yep, I'm going to take the bull by the horns and I'm going to do it. Now, it's interesting. You got another Five of Swords. Okay. However, there's two very different feelings off of these Five of Swords. Okay, as I said to you, this is more of a disappointment. This is now, okay, now that you've made the decision to get to that pile, nothing's going to stop you. Okay, now you're just going to take it on and, you know, try and pick up every sword possible on this, and you know, that's available to you, right? You're going to go forward with gusto here. Okay, I feel like the energy shifts and it starts to support your personal growth more there. Okay, and your knowledge, growth in knowledge. And I feel like there's maybe a bit more courage that you now can take to explore things and to kind of examine some of your relationships better and say, is this good for me? Is this not good for me? Okay, where your confidence starts to lift. Let's have another clarifier for the Page of Swords. What was that that flew out? Knight of Cups. Yeah, something that's very fulfilling. Something that is going to make you feel good. Something that is I want to say, you know, sort of a little message of love to yourself, if you will. Okay? It's, but more so for some of you, it's you're actually listening to your heart. That's what I want to say for some of you. Okay? It's listening to your heart and your heart's desire. And you're not being you're not being unrealistic, I want to say. You're not being idealistic is more of the word I'm looking for. You're really just listening to your heart and what your heart is telling you. And your heart is telling you it's time to climb. It's time to climb that stack of books and to put yourself and to be a bit more out there. Okay, one more card for the Page of Swords, please. Seven of Cups. Choices, 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 and more choices. Okay, because that's what the Seven of Cups is. There's choices. Now, I do want to tell you that there's choices are all in the clouds here. So be careful, because some choices are better than others, right? Some look appealing and they're not really that appealing. Some look, you know, some look like, oh no, and some are hidden things there, right? So, you know, you do have a snake in one of these choices here. So you have to kind of examine what the choices are in front of you. You really do have the opportunity to choose better for yourself. And when you choose and you step into that new chapter, you will feel so much better. I have to tell you that. Anything is possible. That's the other thing I want to tell you. Anything here is really possible for you to manifest your dreams, to manifest feeling like some situation or some time from the past when you really just felt like you were satisfied, when you were feeling like that was that brings me joy, that brings me a feeling of contentment. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Eight of Cups. It may mean you have to walk away. And I think that's what I said at the beginning. You need to leave some things behind. Whatever it is that was holding you back. Whatever it is that might come to bite you in the backside that will hold you back. Time to walk away from it, because doesn't serve you anymore, right? What doesn't serve you, you must leave behind, right? Because only then can you make room for peace, for joy, for abundance, and for success. And certainly independence. Successful independence, right? Which might mean financial independence. Sorry, you probably can't see that. That's the Nine of Pentacles, right? Okay, so there's an opportunity here for success and for independence and you know, financial growth, wealth, and for growth in new relationships, right? Okay, one more clarifier for that Six of Cups. Sorry, my pack is all the cards are falling out here. I can't give you all of them. No way. Okay, Page of Cups. There you go. All right. So I would say to you, a new start, a new feeling of creativity that can burst forth, if you will. Okay, being more inspired again. You weren't as inspired probably when you enter this month as you will be when you leave this month. All right. I would say definitely that a bit more of a playful energy about you. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to pull for you now a card from the Oracle of the Fairies. Let's see what they have to say for you. Okay, message please for Capricorn for February. Okay, you got go outside. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. Go outside. Let me see what it says. It says, it's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Yeah, time to go outside, change things, shift things up a little bit. Get some fresh air. All right, my lovely ones, I'll leave your reading there. I do hope there was something in it that resonated for you. And if you're enjoying these readings, and please hit the like button then. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then now take a second right now and do so. Both buttons, like and subscribe, are free for you, all right? But it really does help my channel to grow, helps me to get messages out to other people, and I would be truly honored if you would click both of those. Truly would appreciate your support. All right, my lovely ones. See you soon. And until then, please know that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.